Hello, how are you today? Are you frustrated? We're talking today about, the frustration. How many times this week have you already been frustrated with something, or, whether it be work life or family life, or, life happens. It just does. And we get frustrated. We get frustrated when things don't go our way, or when something that we're working on isn't working right, or we're trying to just get something done and it's just not working out. We just get frustrated. So sometimes my grandson will get frustrated, or I'll try to explain something to him and he's not really understanding what I'm trying to say, and he'll end up saying, "What does that even mean?" and the other night when he said that, I said, "Well, let me think about another way to explain it to you." And he said, "Just Google it." So I wasn't helping his frustration any at all. So we are in Numbers chapter 22, verses 21 through 34. And it says, "And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his donkey and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his donkey, and his two servants were with him. And the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the donkey turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the donkey and to turn her into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself into the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn, either to the right hand or to the left. And when the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the donkey with a staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the donkey, Because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in mine hand, for now would I kill thee. And the donkey said unto Balaam, Am I not thine own donkey, which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. And the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hands, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore thou hast smitten thine donkey these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the donkey saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain thee and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again." First of all, a talking donkey. You're having a conversation with a talking donkey, and that doesn't seem odd to you. I think the first words out of a donkey's mouth, to me, I'm hightailing it home. I'm not hanging around to chat. That's just not normal. So here Balaam is, he's frustrated with this animal. And I know people with horses and, donkeys are the same way. They can be frustrating. But this was just a different situation. And the Lord here is trying to get Balaam's attention. And, God had forbidden him to go to curse Israel. And so then later on it says that, he allows him to go if he's going to follow the Lord's direction. Sometimes God uses frustration to get our attention, and it can help us to think about things differently, or think about things the way we otherwise wouldn't have thought of. When we're trying to work on something and it's just getting frustrating or whatever, we start thinking about it differently. You're trying to, like I did with my grandson, trying to come up think of a new way to figure this out, or to explain, or to fix whatever we're working on. You know, so if God is trying to get our attention, what is he trying to get our attention for? You know, here he was trying to stop Balaam, but a lot of times he's trying to get our attention for other reasons. You know, he may be trying to get our attention. He may be trying to warn us of something. You know, if God's trying to get us attention, what's he trying to show us? Or what is he trying to teach us? What is he trying to warn us of? There may be many reasons why God is trying to get our attention. And, you know, when we get frustrated or when we have those anxious thoughts, you know, that needs to be when we stop and maybe we reevaluate what we're doing. You know, are we rushing something that God needs for us to wait on? Are we getting in a hurry and we're making mistakes? And you know, if we continue, we're just going to make even more mistakes and make a bigger mess. You know, so why are we frustrated? What is causing our frustration? What is it that we need to do, or what is it that we need to do differently? You know, do we need to stop and ask God, you know, what am I doing wrong? You know, when we get frustrated, maybe that's when we need to just take a minute and we need to stop, and we just need to say, okay, God, you've got my attention. You know, I don't want to go one step further without talking to you first, because obviously this isn't working. You know, maybe we need to say, you know, help me, Lord, help me to look for you, help me to listen to your leading. And, you know, sometimes Jesus speaks to us in that still, quiet whisper. So sometimes he has to get our attention however he needs to, so that we'll stop and listen for him. You know, we need to just take that minute and just think about, you know, what is he trying to say to me? What is he trying to teach me? You know, where's he trying to lead? Maybe this path that I'm on, maybe what I'm doing is not the path that he would have me to take. Maybe I'm not doing things the way that he would have me to do them. You know, so when you think about your frustration and those times that you get frustrated and just, so aggravated, maybe the next time that you get that way, when you just get absolutely frustrated, maybe the first thing you need to think about is the talking donkey. That might make you laugh a little bit and lighten the mood a little bit. But maybe the next time you get frustrated, things are not going your way, things are not working out the way that you wanted them to, maybe you stop and say, oh, I know what's happening. Where's the donkey? Where's this talking donkey? You know, maybe we stop and say, help me. Help me, Lord, because I'm probably about to make a mess. You know, when you're frustrated, the next time, just think about, oh, you know, this is my talking donkey. I need to take a minute. I just need to take a minute, and maybe I need to listen a little more. You know, we can all stand to listen a little more instead of, you know, talk less, listen more kind of thing. So I hope that this has been fun for you. It's been fun for me, because I know I get frustrated a lot, whether it's work, whether it's home, whatever it may be, traffic, you know, whatever. I need to do the same thing. I need to, you know, okay, where's the talking donkey? Because I need to hear from God right now. So I hope that you have a great rest of the week and think about your frustration. I'm going to think about mine, because I got a lot of it. So you guys have a great week, and until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.